This is a special presentation from News Channel Nebraska. This broadcast is presented by Currency. Does your business need financing for equipment, trucks, or trailers? All you need is Currency. Visit gocurrency.com. Faith Regional Health Services. When you need exemplary care, have faith. And by Midwest Bank. Midwest Bank is always ready to lend a hand in the communities that they serve. Log on to MidwestBank.com to find out more.
The Panther Gym in Norfolk, this setting for high school basketball on a Saturday afternoon. Hello, everyone. Alongside Lou Siefker, I'm Eric McKay. So glad you could join us today as we present a varsity doubleheader between the Norfolk Panthers and the Cardinals of South Sioux City. Girls game up first here today, Lou. South Sioux City's first game of the calendar year. Meanwhile, Norfolk coming in playing pretty well. A couple of wins in a row and a chance to get a victory over a ranked opponent, number 9 in Class B, coming to the gym today. I'm expecting a pretty competitive matchup here today.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good one. South Sioux City's got a good ball club. They've lost 4 times, but 2 of them are to undefeated teams that are probably favorites, or at least one of the favorites in their class for a state championship. For Norfolk, they've won their last 2 ball games. They've scored 50 or more points in the last 3. That's big because Norfolk at times trouble scoring, but the scoring is starting to come around. That should keep them in this game.
Panthers coming into this afternoon 3-7. Like you mentioned, Lou, the scoring is going up, and one of the big reasons why has been their senior leader, Tasha Eisenhower.
Yeah, almost 12 points a game. One of those senior players. All 5 starters have had games where they've been in double figures, but Eisenhower's kind of the leader of that group. You'd love to have her have a big game. She's going to be very important against South Sioux here today.
Meanwhile, South Sioux City coming in off of a loss to a Class D1 school. Normally you'd say, what's going on? But it's Pender. Good luck trying to beat them in any class this year. And South Sioux has one of the best all-around players in Class B, or maybe any class in Nebraska, in Brooklyn Heineman.
Yeah, she's a scorer, a rebounder. But probably the most impressive thing is almost 5 assists a game and almost 5 steals a game. Does a little bit of everything. Plus, she's a great three-point shooter. Other than that, she doesn't do much. Great player. Going to be very important for South Sioux. If Norfolk's going to stay in this game, you can't allow Heineman to get off and have a big game.
Had 10 points, 13 rebounds in their last game, a loss to the Pender Pendragons. We've got much more to come. We've got starting lineups and all the action on the way. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Pre-game show is brought to you by Custom Sports. Look great for every game with custom team or business apparel from Custom Sports. Check them out at CustomSportsCo.com.
Storefronts, pop-up shops, food trucks, and digital retail. The way we do business is ever-changing, and so are we. Madison County Bank's business lending team.
Diabetes is a health condition often treated by a primary care physician, but some special care could be needed from an endocrinologist. Let's meet one with Faith Regional. I'm joined now by Dr. Caitlin Brow, an endocrinologist with Faith Regional Physician Services. Our topic right now is diabetes, and that's a common term that people know, but they might not know exactly what it is. What is diabetes and what are the symptoms?
So diabetes is essentially high blood sugar, but it's high blood sugar either from a lack of insulin that's made by a gland in the body called the pancreas, or the inability of that insulin to work at other glands and organs in the body, or insulin resistance.
Now, this can happen at different points in life, and that can be a different type of diabetes. What are the main different types?
Type 1 diabetes is where the pancreas doesn't make enough insulin or doesn't make any insulin at all. And so treatment of type 1 diabetes is actually insulin. And actually that can happen anytime during our lifetime. It's kind of a misnomer. We think about type 1 diabetes being more of a juvenile diagnosis, but it can happen at any time in life. So type 2 diabetes is when the body makes insulin, but that insulin has trouble working at other glands and target organs, so that's called insulin resistance. And so we actually are more apt to develop that when we are overweight. It can go along with high blood pressure, high cholesterol. It can run in families more so. A third type of diabetes that we don't often think about is gestational diabetes, and this is higher blood sugar during pregnancy. Interestingly, having gestational diabetes can put you at risk for development of type 2 diabetes in the future.
What symptoms should someone be looking out for and possibly get looked at?
Some common symptoms of higher blood sugar include increased thirst or increased urination. Sometimes you can have blurry vision or poor wound healing. Those are all symptoms of potentially having some higher blood sugar.
Well, Dr. Brow, thanks so much for sharing your knowledge.
Storefronts, pop-up shops, food trucks, and digital retail. The way we do business is ever-changing, and so are we. Madison County Bank's business lending team is constantly evolving to support and provide new information to our business and commercial customers. We understand that your business is truly unique. We are ready to find the business banking services that fit your needs best. Madison County Bank, here to help you grow.
Pre-game show is brought to you by Custom Sports. Look great for every game with custom team or business apparel from Custom Sports. Check them out at CustomSportsCo.com.
Let's talk school spotlight on News Channel Nebraska. That's brought to you by Currency. Does your business need help financing big ticket items? Well, Currency's here to help. Visit GoCurrency.com for details. South Sioux City making what is for them a short road trip. Most of theirs, when they're not playing a Sioux City team, are about an hour and a half to 2 hours, if not more. Of course, this girls program has a lot of history. 23 appearances at state. Their last coming in 2018. They've made 14 appearances in a state title game. Their last appearance, a runner-up finish in 2018, and they have won 12 state titles, the last coming in 2017. As for Norfolk, 13 appearances at the state tournament, their last coming in 2015 when they finished runner-up in Class A. That's a look at your school spotlight brought to you by Currency. Good crowd on hand here, Lou. It's a pink out tonight, but I can't help but think about, what was it, about 10, 12 years ago, if you wanted to get in the Panther Gym for a Norfolk South Sioux City game, you had to get here about 2 hours early. Back when this used to be a pretty heated and intense rivalry. Both programs have a little bit on the downswing of late, but always still a good crowd when Norfolk and South Sioux play one another.
Yeah, no question about it. You know, you talked about South Sioux's girls program. That was a dynasty back in the 80s and 90s. They won championships, it seemed like every year. They were like UCLA men's program. Just every year they won the state championship. But their boys program has had some championship teams as well. And I remember one of those teams that Norfolk had with Bradley and that group. And they had a South Sioux team came in. That was one of the best games I think I've ever seen in this gym. It was back and forth the entire ball game. A lot of enthusiasm. I think that enthusiasm is still there, but you're right, the program's not quite where they used to be. I think the South Sioux girls program is certainly coming up, and I think the Norfolk girls program already equaled their win total from last year, which was meager, granted. But I think this team, you can see the improvement under Ben Reese's team has made since last year.
We'll take a look at the starting lineups coming up next. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Regional, we offer a full spectrum for eye rejuvenation. It's an old saying that the eyes are the windows to the soul. Well, they're also the part of a body that most people are looking at most of the time. So eye rejuvenation really consists of working on the part of your bodies that really you show the most. Eye rejuvenation can be functional, so we can improve vision, and it can also be cosmetic and improve appearance. Functionally, people really benefit from increasing their visual fields. So if you feel that usually it happens with your upper eyelids, if your upper eyelids are affecting your vision, Removing that excess skin from your upper eyelids can help that quite a bit. Same thing with your brows. If your eyebrows are dropping over time, that can affect your vision as well. Most people on average, if you look at plastic surgery studies, they feel that having eye rejuvenation surgery just from a cosmetic point of view can take 5 to 7 years off of your age of your face.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
So this yellow jacket, it basically symbolizes that it's showtime.
The Yellow Jackets are a throwback to Monday Night Football.
The 1970s, Keith Jackson, Howard Cosell.
That was the big broadcast in the country. Now we're the big broadcast in Nebraska.
When News Channel Nebraska is covering a game, we want you to know that we take it seriously. We want to dress sharp. We have pride in what we do.
And we're going to wear those yellow jackets to show people. Now we're a little old school, but we're also the important broadcast of the night.
Safety, reliability, and the most propane storage in the region. Solutions and service you can count on with Farmers Pride, the trusted supplier of propane for over 50 years. With scheduled delivery and budget and prepay plans, Farmers Pride has the right solution to fit your propane needs. Farmers Pride offers residential, agricultural, and commercial propane sales and service across the Siouxland area. Farmers Pride, in the field, on your farm, in your community.
Let's take a look at our starting lineups for this contest this afternoon, beginning with the South Sioux City Cardinals, 7-4, ranked number 9 in Class B. We talked about Brooklyn Heineman, the 5'7 senior. You'll also see Briley Robinette, the 5'10 sophomore. Bailey Durant, a 5'9 sophomore. Second leading scorer in many ways, could be sort of that next star for this South Sioux program. The junior Isabella Moret, 4.7 points per game. And Abby Aitken, the 5'10 senior, number 44, 3 points, 3.5 rebounds per game. Meanwhile, for the Norfolk Panthers, coming in 3-7, but winners of 2 in a row. You'll see Emerson Waldo, the 5'7 senior, averaging 4.7 points per game. Maddie Finneran, number 23, a 5'6 sophomore, averaging just above 5 points per game. Skylar Indra, the 5'10 junior, was the team's leading scorer in their last game. She averages 8.7 a game. Tasha Eisenhower, we talked about their key player, just shy of 12 points per game. She had 13 in their victory over Omaha Burke 2 days ago. And Aubrey Russell, 5'7 sophomore, 6 points per game for the Norfolk Panthers. Panthers coached by Ben Reese, second year at the helm of this girls program. Coached the boys program for 14 seasons. And South Sioux's head coach Steve Selk in his 5th year here at South Sioux, 49 wins, 60 losses, was an assistant at Elkhorn South before taking the South Sioux job. Very familiar with South Sioux even before taking the job. Elkhorn South and South Sioux met at state quite a few times in the early 2010s. We're about to get ready to get going here. The first of 2 games in the Panther Gym here today. We'll have the boys game coming up as well. You can see some folks in the crowd tonight. It is a Pink Out night. They're doing a free will donation for the Pink Panther dance troupe. I'm told they've got a couple of special routines today. We'll be showing those to you here on NCN. There's some of the pink. South Sioux's even getting in on the act. They've got pink trim on their uniforms today.
Yeah, it's very pink in here today.
I forgot my pink jacket. Went with the standard gold. There you go. That's a good look at the South Sioux uniforms. Of course, normally known for their cardinal red.
I just got rid of pink eye. I don't know if that helps us at all.
Norfolk controls the opening tip, and we are underway, mercifully. here in the Panther gym. Norfolk going quickly inside out for a triple. That's Atlee Bauman hitting from deep. Bauman, a late insert into the starting lineup for Coach Reese's squad.
You love the fact you get a three-pointer right off the bat.
Heineman tries to answer at the other end, can't do it. Rebound tracked down by Aubrey Russell. Tapped out, and Norfolk will try again. As we take another look at our replay by Madison County Bank, here to help you grow. Atlee Bauman.
Great way to start the game. If you're Norfolk, we talked about their point totals have gone up in the last 3 games. They've been in the 50s. You love the start. Get a quick three-pointer.
Bauman wants another one, the sophomore. But with the bunny hop, turns it over. And it will be South Sioux basketball. Norfolk showing some full court pressure. Panthers making a couple of changes to their starting lineup. Rena Andreessen, the 5'7" senior, is starting for the Panthers as well. Entry pass too tall, taken away. And so Norfolk in transition. This is Skylar Indra. Pestered by Heineman. Tipped right back to her. She'll go back down low to Russell. Can't get it to go. Panther fans wanted the foul, didn't get it. And here come the Cardinals. Bailey Durant swings right side Heineman. Touched in and out. Good ball movement. Open three won't fall. Heineman there for it. She can't get it to go, and Russell clears it.
They got away with one there. Heineman had that offensive rebound. Normally gets those putbacks, so Panthers dodged a bit of a bullet there.
South Sioux 0 for 3 from the field in the early going. Another jab step travel by the Panthers.
I think that's going to be key in this game for the Panthers to stay with South Sioux City is turnovers, limiting turnovers. We saw that kind of bite them a little bit against North Platte. And if you got to be strong, you're going to see some pressure at some point from Sioux City. You got to be strong against that pressure.
Heineman up top, and another travel call. This against South Sioux as Isabella Moret was trying to get out of a jam. Ended up moving the feet.
I think one advantage Norfolk might have is just the fact that they played a game a couple days ago. It's difficult when you go a week without playing. You know, just get a little bit of your rhythm. It takes a while to get that rhythm back.
And South Sioux, actually, they've still been on holiday break. They have not gone back to school yet. Their first day back isn't until Monday. So they've still been on that holiday break. And now we've got a Norfolk player who's come up hurt. That's Russell, limping.
Russell waved the official off, but not Coach Ben Reese.
She'll have a seat in favor of Bo Caskey, the 5'10" sophomore, who's played well for them, both starting and off the bench at times. Left side for three, banked home. Ryan Andreessen gives Norfolk the 6-0 lead.
That looked good out of her hands. That was a nice bank shot.
And a block at the other end. Eisenhower erases the offering from Durant. And South Sioux 0 for 4 from the field to start the game.
Really good closeout by Eisenhower. Get her hand on that shot.
Inside to Durant. Trying to split two defenders. That's a tough shot in traffic. And talented sophomore Bailey Durant.
Caskey tried to draw the charge. There's obviously a lot of contact and no call either way.
Indra looking inside. Pass tipped away and stolen eventually. Taken by Brooklyn Brand, or rather Kiana Weaver. And another travel. They have not played South Sioux since the Wayne Holiday tournament ended. They lost to Pender in the championship game. I think maybe a little bit of rust showing.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. We just talked about that. You just can't get your rhythm back automatically. Another turnover for Norfolk. Both teams sloppy with the basketball here to start the ball game.
The Panthers have played just 48 hours ago. Got the win over Omaha Burke, 57-46. Left side Weaver looking inside. Now Durant. Nowhere to go. They'll take the three. Off the mark. Ball out of bounds as a South Sioux player hits the deck. That's Abby Aitken who fell down. It'll go to Norfolk.
You mentioned that South Sioux had their last ball game lost to Pender. Pender's an outstanding team. That's D1 team, but
yeah,
that's a really good team. They also lost to Omaha Skutt, who's undefeated, and by the way, has a monster game against Elkhorn North tonight.
Yeah, that Pender team beat South Sioux City by 28 in the finals of the Wayne Holiday Tournament. Those Pendragons are not messing around. Trap in the corner. Heineman has it taken away, and then Indra turns it right back over. Thought she was a running back for a second there. Took a couple of steps, and then remember this is basketball.
Yeah, is there NFL games today?
There are, actually. For any Buffalo Bills fans out there, we'll keep you up to date on what's going on there. Don't have to flip the channel. Tough shot in traffic off the window. Rebound tracked down by nobody. Tied up. It'll stay with South Sioux. There you see Coach Selk.
Yeah, we were really close to the South Sioux bench, so we got to say nice things about Coach Selk.
Yeah, we got to make sure we're really nice because they can hear literally everything we say. Left side from the wing, off the mark from Heineman, tracked down on the offensive rebound by Durant. And the cold shooting start continues. Foul called on the floor. Well, the Cardinals just 1 of 8 from the field. This is a pretty good shooting team. 35% as a team coming into today. Foul there called on Eisenhower, the bump. First foul of the game. Robinette has some room. Left it short. Offensive rebound, follows it up again, tries to force one up out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cardinals.
Robinette's been active, taking Norfolk off the dribble, and that time got in the lane, got the offensive rebound, but still no points on this possession for the Cardinals.
Now Durant lost the handle as she tried to split 2 defenders. Skipped and swung to Heineman. Back down low, tipped out. South Sioux will try it again. Norfolk defensively doing a nice job closing the windows.
Yeah, they've been active defensively. We've seen zone and looks like maybe some man-to-man right now.
And now another travel.
Well, this has not been a picture-perfect first quarter for either team. 11 turnovers combined between these two ball clubs.
You see Coach Reese directing traffic. Norfolk the 6-2 lead. They've only attempted 3 shots. They made 2 of them. Indra looking inside, not there. Crosses it up to Bauman. Eisenhower trying to get something going in the post. Indra takes the triple. Good clear out on the rebound. That's Eliana Groves. Now Heineman still looking for her first point. Durant off the up fake, skips to Weaver. Back up top, Durant, she's fouled. Bailey Durant, that sophomore, 13 points, just shy of 4 rebounds, a couple of steals a game. A bright future. She takes a rest. Isabella Moret back in the game. Paisley Aldrich checks in for South Sioux City as well.
Yeah, Durant, another good player, good young player, and another turnover. That seems like that's not the turnovers, but the good young players. We've seen so many, freshmen, sophomores that are quality players. It's going to be some real good basketball being played here in a couple of years with all those young players and how they develop.
Saw it last night, O'Neill and Boone Central, Addie Headland, Hannah Hilker, a couple of fantastic freshmen. Another turnover, nice swing up ahead. Off the up fake, slid the feet.
Oh.
South Sioux fans don't like it, but the toes just slipped forward a little bit.
She did a good job with the head fake to get the defender past her, but apparently slid that pivot foot.
Now South Sioux applying some pressure. Bad pass, down low, taken away. Aitken Try it again. This time, tried the Euro step. That one almost fell. South Sioux fans wanted the foul. Eisenhower wants 3. That one might have been partially blocked. Lost out of bounds. Norfolk will keep.
Well, Norfolk's had a tough time against this 1-3-1 that South Sioux's thrown at them. They've not, since the first couple possessions of the game, really had a tough time finding quality shots. Now, that's a quality shot.
Off the inbound, doesn't go. Rebound pulled down by Moret. Now Heineman throws it away. South Sioux just out of sorts right now.
Yeah. I think it's, for South Sioux, I think you just kind of, you got to regroup here a little bit and settle down. I think they're speeding themselves up a little bit when they don't really need to, and that's led to some turnovers. They've done a good job on this defensive end with this 1-3-1. We mentioned now it looks like maybe they're coming out of it to a man-to-man, but that 1-3-1 was giving Norfolk a lot of problems.
Three-pointer blocked. Aitken with the rebound as Robinette swatted away Eisenhower's offering. Now Norfolk's gone cold from the field. Left side swing, Robinette. Baseline drive draws damage. We'll say foul on the floor on Indra. That's her first. And team third. Back to live action. Picked up top. Might have got away with a walk there. And now we've got 3 seconds called. Abby Aitken called for planting in the lane. Well, I don't know that either team's going to be using the film from this quarter for instructional purposes later on. But Norfolk with the 6-2 lead. Andreessen pestered, needs somewhere to go. Nice cut by Eisenhower, and she's headed to the line. That was a nice play by Andreessen, knowing she needed help. Eisenhower makes herself available.
That was a really good play by Eisenhower. Watch her defender is overplaying her, so she just went backside, went back door. An excellent pass. Good recognition by the teammates there. You get a chance now at the free throw line for Eisenhower.
Makes the first. This has been an area of strength for Norfolk all season long. They were 12 of 17 from the line in that win over Burke on Thursday. But I suppose if you're going to play for Ben Reese, you better be pretty good at free throws.
Yeah.
Literally one of the best in state of Nebraska history at free throw shooting. Eisenhower makes them both. He had the career free throw shooting record until Jalen Bradley broke it, playing for Ben Reese.
His player, yeah.
Corner three, too strong, tapped out, and it'll go Norfolk's way. Real quick again on Jalen Bradley, 94% career free throw shooting at the high school level. That's absurd.
Try that in your driveway. Try that in the gym when no one's there. I mean, that's 94 out of 100. And he did that.
Started for 4 years.
Yeah, competitive ball games. He was a fantastic shooter.
Reach in called top of the key as Indra was trying to kick out. That'll be on Aitken. Inside of a minute to go first quarter. All threes and frees for Norfolk. 2 triples and a couple of free throws, adding up to their 8 points. Russell surveying. Andreessen trying to back down and picked up the pivot foot. You know, for all the struggle South Sioux has had, Norfolk has not really taken advantage. Still only a 6-point game.
Yeah, and I think South Sioux has done a good job on the defensive end. They've just struggled on the offensive end with a lot of turnovers.
Moret takes on 2 defenders. Follow-up shot won't go. Shot clock is off. With Briley Robinette, not a great, just a tough first quarter. 0 for 6 from the field, and now a foul called on the floor. That'll be on Durant.
And Coach Reese bringing players in, bringing players out.
A lot of quick rotations. Bauman's back in, Indra back into the contest. Eisenhower returns as well. It'll be Bauman running point. Trying to shake Heineman. Curls to the wing. Andreessen wants three. Can't get it. Back tap on the rebound, but a foul will be called. If that's Indra, that's her second. It is indeed Skylar Indra. And now South Sioux will have 3.8. Another sub for Norfolk. Caskey, Bryn Peterson, and Emma Long all check into the game. Heineman quickly into the front court. Oh, that looked good out of her hands.
That did.
But after one, it's Norfolk 8, South Sioux City 2. Second quarter coming up. You're watching NCN.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit gocurrency.com for details. And by Region 4 Behavioral Health, quality mental health and substance abuse services.
My dad's addiction and death from overdosing on opioids has taught me it's likely that everybody knows somebody who is struggling with this very problem. Losing my mentor, my best friend, he took one pill too many that ultimately killed him.
You're seeing that too, right?
What's seeing what?
The Pink Panther on hand. Welcoming everybody to the Panther Gym on Pink Panther Day here in Norfolk. 8-2, Norfolk with the lead. South Sioux City 1 for 14 from the field.
Wow.
In that first quarter.
Tough quarter. Not only that, but 9 turnovers in the first quarter. That's certainly not winning recipe, but this team's too good to do that for 4 quarters. And I'm sure the message was to settle down and make plays and don't speed yourselves up.
And despite all the struggles, only down 6. Empty corner, a little bit of room. Jumper short, Durant the rebound. Now it's to Heineman off the window. Boy, they just cannot buy one right now. Cleared out by Russell. Bauman now in the corner. Cross court, Eisenhower thought 3 and traveled off the up fake. Here's Heineman. Lobbing into the front court. Robinette too strong. Eisenhower the rebound. Well, these are looks that the Cardinals want.
Yeah, it was not a bad shot. Just shot it long.
Corner triple. Got the shooter's bounce. A little home cooking for Bryn Peterson. Heineman wasting no time. Floats it home.
That's what they need right there. Just need something to fall at this point.
Andreessen gives Eisenhower. Trying to feed Russell in the post, take it away. Now Heineman, nice lob up ahead. That's what South Sioux wants to do. They run the floor well. Robinette's first bucket.
Yeah, when they're under control, playing fast, they're good. Sometimes you speed yourselves up. When you don't need to, you get out of control, which is what we saw in the first quarter. Now they're running the floor and they're doing it in rhythm, and they're making some plays.
Now Heineman trying to take it away. Bauman stays with it. Kicks into the lane. Floater over the outstretched arm of Robinette, who gets the rebound. Secondary break. Heineman wants 3. Missed everything. Norfolk clears it. And then he's reach-in called on the steal attempt by Durant. Kiana Weaver returns to the game for South Sioux City. Eliana Groves will sit.
Now you're going to see South Sioux City throwing the full court pressure. This is where I think Norfolk either wins or maybe loses the game, is how they handle this full court pressure. They've struggled against it at times. And if you can do well against this pressure, you've got a chance to stay in this game. If you don't, then that's kind of goes over to South Sioux City.
Harper Fossum, a freshman, checking in for the first time. Heineman takes it away. Numbers for South Sioux. Heineman, nice pass across the lane, too strong on the shot. Offensive rebound, Aitken. She'll head to the line.
It's a good job by Aitken to be in position on that weak side.
Russell called for the hack there. But that was sort of kind of emblematic of just how this day's gone so far. Great look at a shot, and they've just been a little bit off. Aitken hits the first free throw. First free throw attempted by South Sioux City today.
Well, again, a lot of time left to play, but as much as they've struggled, this free throw goes in, it does not. They're still only down 4.
Rebound cleared by Peterson. Fossum over to Eisenhower. Tries to get it to Peterson up top. Another turnover. Now Heineman wasting no time into the front court from the left side. The senior with 4.
You can see how smooth Heineman is, especially running the floor. She just handles the ball well. Great shooter.
Norfolk's got numbers. They take advantage. That's Bo Kasky off the feed from Bauman.
Yeah, really good look by Bauman. Thought about shooting it, saw her teammate underneath there and gave up a good shot for a great shot.
Skip pass. Heineman on the give and go. Kick out wide open triple. Too strong. Eisenhower there for it. And an offensive foul called there on Norfolk.
That's the second one on Eisenhower.
So she'll take a seat. And South Sioux can't beat the 5 count, so it goes back to Norfolk. Aubrey Russell finds Bauman, cut off by Heineman. Tipped and taken away. Ball still loose, his body's hit the floor. South Sioux's got a player down. Shot up. Tied up. Possession arrow will be with Norfolk, but more importantly, Abby Aitken is down and hurt for South Sioux City.
Yeah, holding that right shoulder.
Training staff out to take a look. We'll take a break. 13-9, Norfolk with the lead. You're watching NCN.
The Heart and Vascular team at Faith Regional Cardiovascular Institute has spent the last 22 years focused on providing the highest level of heart care possible. With over 24,000 patients seen in the last 2 years alone, we know cardiac care by heart. Today, we offer the most advanced practices and technology to patients in 11 local communities, ensuring easier access to cardiology services. With specialists focusing on heart failure, vascular diseases, thoracic surgery, abnormal heart rhythms, and general cardiology, you can count on our heart experts to collaborate to provide you with the best care possible. Faith Regional Cardiovascular Institute, keeping a pulse on the hearts of Nebraska for over 2 decades, is the Faith difference.
Abby Aitken on the sideline. They're working on that shoulder after she took a spill. Norfolk up 4 with the ball. Alongside Lou Seifgram, Eric McKay.
Cardinals really, I think they want you on Aitken in the ball game. She's one of those tough players, and there's a chance for an and one inside. Bo Kasky gets the bucket. But
She's
Aitken
been kind of a secret weapon for Norfolk at times, Bo Kasky.
Yep. I was mentioning Aitken. She's one of those lunch pail players that does a little bit of everything for this team. Doesn't have a lot of points, but a good defender, good post player, good rebounder. I think you can say that about Bo Caskey as well for the Norfolk Panthers.
Misses the free throw. Rebound pulled down by Weaver. 6-point lead for Norfolk.
Great pass.
Nice extra pass. Robinette hacked Chillhead to the line. That foul called on Peterson.
You see there, Eric, why Heineman's up around 5 assists a game. That was a fantastic pass. That's good court vision. That's not anything you can teach. That's just something that's innate.
First free throw misses. So we're still sitting, I believe, more turnovers than points in this game right now.
Yeah, Norfolk with 14 turnovers and South Sioux with 11. So Norfolk has one more point than turnover. And South Sioux 2 more turnovers than points.
Can't get the second one either. Caskey the rebound. So Norfolk looking to extend their lead now. Fossum curling to the hoop, gets inside the defense and gets it to go. Harper Fossum, the 5'9" freshman.
Yeah, it's another freshman getting in the game. Fossum did a great job leaning in.
Robinette takes on a lot of contact, couldn't get it to go. Russell got the rebound, then stepped on the end line. So it goes back to South Sioux. Heineman. Lob to the far side, spiked out of bounds. South Sioux will keep it, but good effort play by Russell.
There's an effort play. That's what Russell's all about. Aubrey Russell's all about. Already has 5 rebounds in this first half.
Nice step through, blocked from behind by Russell. Looked like an easy deuce for Durant.
Yeah, Russell just took it away from her, basically.
Now Fossum has it swatted away. Regathers in the corner and steps on the end line. Ben Reese was trying to call timeout. Didn't get it. Officials didn't hear him calling for timeout.
From the diaphragm, coach. You got to do that from the diaphragm.
Yeah, got to project. So South Sioux try to make this a 2-possession game once again. Heineman, jump stop, and 1. No offensive foul.
Oh.
Bo Caskey takes the charge.
That's a tough call against South Sioux. Caskey, good job inside there. Let's see this again. I like the step through. Watch the step through and then the collision with Caskey.
Pretty good position.
Yep.
Now Russell into the front court. Bauman off the side of the backboard. Rebound Robinette. Durant's 3 into the arms of Norfolk. Quickly into the front court, and Norfolk draws the foul.
One thing Panthers are trying to do off missed shots, they're trying to get out and run a little bit. You saw it there. Get a chance in the transition game to get some points.
Robinette called for the foul, her first. Bauman. Picked up by Heineman, now Russell. Off the screen, the take. Floats it too hard, then a foul on Norfolk on the rebound. That'll be on Peterson.
I like the drive of Aubrey
Absolutely.
Russell. You like the aggressive drive. Just didn't get that one to fall, but you want her to continue to look for those sort of shots.
Good aggressive move.
Yep.
Now South Sioux desperately needs some offense. And they're coming off a game against Pender in which they scored just 32 points. Another turnover. Fossum off the screen. Leaves it for Caskey. She'll take it baseline. Lost her footing. But will head to the line.
There's going to be a few floor burns and bumps and bruises after this game. A little bit out of control, but gets the foul to go her way.
But again, I applaud Norfolk's aggression. They are not afraid to take it to the hoop. Caskey makes the first 5 points off the bench for the 5'10 sophomore.
And I think this attitude will serve Norfolk well. I mean, you've got the Class A schedule ahead of you. You've got to play aggressively. You've got to be strong with the basketball. You've got to look to take it to the basket and draw fouls. They've done a nice job of that here today.
Caskey splits the pair. Norfolk doubling up, 9th-ranked South Sioux City. Heineman skips right side, open triple try. Offensive rebound, they'll try it again. And turn it over. Norfolk going to the bench once again. A lot of quick rotations. I think quicker than even when we saw them play against North Platte a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I've noticed, at least in that first quarter, Coach Reese was subbing Eisenhower in for offense and out for defense a few times.
Bauman tight ropes the sideline. Tipped away, stays with Norfolk. Before we, don't forget, we'll have the halftime coming up as Norfolk sends in a sub. That was nice of him to do this late sub so I can get this promo in. We've got at the halftime, we'll show you the Pink Panthers performance. It is Pink Out Night here, doing a free will offering for the Pink Panther Dance Troupe. Got a couple of special performances planned today. We'll show you both of them, both in the girls and the boys games this afternoon into the evening.
Okay, guys, he's done. You can start the game now.
Everybody timed that out well.
That was well done.
I think the officials in Nebraska have gotten a lot more TV savvy, and I appreciate that. Swung left side. Fossum, nice entry pass. That's a beautifully run set there. Aubrey Russell's first bucket. South Sioux can't answer with a three at the other end. The rebound, a push called. And it'll be Norfolk ball. They're headed to the line. This puts them in the bonus.
Yeah, come off your best offensive set the entire first half. Really good post-entry pass into Aubrey Russell, who finishes the play. Now 35 seconds to go. You're up 11, and you've got Bauman at the free throw line.
Bauman misses the first. Bauman, another sophomore. This is a young Norfolk group. You know, they've got the senior leadership players like Eisenhower. We have not seen Emerson Waldo here. They've made some changes to the starting lineup. Waldo has not played tonight. Eisenhower's been limited because of foul trouble, but Norfolk doing the job, up 12 on the number 9 team in Class B. Heineman, baseline. Skip through the lane, they'll have to reset. Basically no difference between shot and game clock. Down low, swiped. Foul on Norfolk. That'll send South Sioux to the line. So Bradley Robinette will head to the free throw line, which has been anything but for South Sioux today. Just 1 of 4 from the land of the free this afternoon. Make it 2 of 5.
You'd like a couple of these at their South Sioux, and we'll see if they throw the full court pressure. I'd like to end this half on a flurry here a little bit. It's just been a struggle the entire first half. Give yourself a little bit of positive momentum going into the locker room.
This is the second. Russell the rebound. Down to 5. Bauman streaking top of the key. Russell has to force one up off the top of the backboard. And that's the end of the first half. A half South Sioux would probably like to forget, but they're still in it. 21-10, Norfolk with the lead. As the Panthers have the lead on the number 9 team in Class B. But Lou Siefker, look, we saw it last night. Boone Central and O'Neill, the boys game. The O'Neill boys had probably their worst offensive half of the season. Came back and won the game, and the mountain for South Sioux City here is nowhere near as tall to climb, just down 11 at the break.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. It was a tough first half for South Sioux. I'm sure one that they are not going to be proud of. But you look up there, you're down 11. That's doable. It's a good basketball team. Plenty of basketball left to be played.
And before we take you to halftime, we've got the Norfolk Pink Panther Dance Troupe heading out to the court to entertain you folks at home.
Some jobs are hard work, long hours, busy days, late nights. But there's something in us that keeps us going when we know what we're doing is making a difference in someone's life. Because it's the hardest jobs that are the most important, and that pride you feel makes it more than worth the effort. NPPD, powering our state, empowering your life.
We offer a full spectrum for eye rejuvenation. It's an old saying that the eyes are the windows to the soul. Well, they're also the part of a body that most people are looking at most of the time. So eye rejuvenation really consists of working on the part of your bodies that really you show the most. Eye rejuvenation can be functional, so we can improve vision, and it can also be cosmetic and improve appearance. Functionally, people really benefit from increasing their visual fields. So if you feel that usually it happens with your upper eyelids, if your upper eyelids are affecting your vision, Removing that excess skin from your upper eyelids can help that quite a bit. Same thing with your brows. If your eyebrows are dropping over time, that can affect your vision as well. Most people on average, if you look at plastic surgery studies, they feel that having eye rejuvenation surgery just from a cosmetic point of view can take 5 to 7 years off of your age of your face.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
A partner in your everyday since 1975. Woodhouse.
So this yellow jacket, it basically symbolizes that it's showtime.
The Yellow Jackets are a throwback to Monday Night Football.
The 1970s, Keith Jackson, Howard Cosell.
That was the big broadcast in the country. Now we're the big broadcast in Nebraska.
When News Channel Nebraska is covering a game, we want you to know that we take it seriously. We want to dress sharp. We have pride in what we do.
And we're going to wear those yellow jackets to show people. Now we're a little old school, but we're also the important broadcast of the night.
(21-10), Norfolk with the lead at the half alongside Lou Siefker. I'm Eric McKay. We'll cue up some halftime highlights such as they were for South Sioux City. This has been a rough one in Norfolk. Credit them, they've taken advantage. They've played well defensively. They've not attempted a lot of shots, but they're just shy of 50% from the field. When they've taken care of the ball, more often than not, good things have happened for the Panthers.
Yeah, I think for Norfolk, that's exactly right. 16 turnovers in that first half. That's just too many. But when they've been able to run their half-court sets, they've had some good ones. They've had some good looks. And I think here you see one of the good South Sioux City fast breaks. I think for South Sioux City, again, I don't think they had a lot of bad shots in that. I mean, I think at times they just were going too fast to get out of control. The other thing was they just weren't making their shots. I think if you're Coach Selk, you tell them, look, we had shots inside. You just got to be stronger with the basketball and continue to score. And I like what you saw there with Aubrey Russell for Norfolk. She was good in that first half. Only had that one bucket you just saw, but 7 rebounds and some hustle plays, almost a steal earlier. She's been kind of the fire plug here for the Norfolk Panthers in the first half. But again, the message if you're South Sioux is, look, you're down 11. That's the worst half we've played in a long time. You're down 11. Come back and win this third quarter. Give yourself a chance in the fourth quarter. Very doable at this stage of the game as long as you, play within yourself and settle down, make plays, don't turn the basketball over.
South Sioux City just 4 of 29 from the field in the first half. But, like you said, just down 11. And as we saw last night here on NCN, anything can happen in the second half. Which is next? You've been watching the halftime show on News Channel Nebraska.
I'm Chris Suckup, and I started at Madison County Bank in 2003.
Experience, commitment to community, and unmatched customer service. Madison County Bank has been rooted in Northeast Nebraska for over 130 years and is here to help you grow. For ag banking, home loans, and business banking, visit your local Madison County Bank in
Madison, Plainview, Albion, and all of Northeast Nebraska.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit GoCurrency.com for details. And by Region 4 Behavioral Health, quality mental health and substance abuse services.
Let your next adventure take flight in Sarpy County, Nebraska for some high-flying fun. Legendary Family Adventures. out-of-this-world shopping, star-studded evenings, and award-winning experiences. Our flights are never canceled. Stay, play, and plan your getaway at GoSarpy.com.
Back to the Panther Gym. 21-10, Norfolk with the lead on our scoreboard, brought to you in part by Faith Regional Physician Services. When hard work hits you hard, have faith. Also by Currency. Need financing for RVs, ATVs, or other expensive items? Well, Currency is here to help. Visit GoCurrency.com today.
I think one thing that gives you hope if you're South Sioux City is the fact that they've out-rebounded Norfolk, granted only by 2, but 7-0 on the offensive boards. So if you can, even if you're missing shots, if you can continue to pound the boards, eventually you're going to get some opportunities, of second, third chance opportunities. And for Norfolk to keep the lead, you're going to try to keep the Cardinals off of those glass. That could be something to watch here in the second half.
Yeah, convert even half of those. This is a much different game. Norfolk starting off in a 1-3-1 defensively. Good news for South Sioux City. Abby Aiken back in after suffering that shoulder injury earlier. But strong drive, exactly what South Sioux needed to start the second half.
Yeah, Durant under control, got that one to fall.
Set up a press. Norfolk able to get to the front court, and Indra able to answer right away.
That's a good decision by Indra to take that shot. Defender didn't really commit either way, so she went to the bucket.
Heineman too strong at the other end. Bauman the rebound. Brooklyn Heineman 4 points in the first half for South Sioux's leading scorer.
I think if you're the Cardinals, you certainly like to see Heineman have a big second half here. Very capable of that, almost 17 points a game.
Had 30 in a game against Oakland Craig earlier this year. Aiken with the steal and then fouled by Bauman. Bauman's second. Take another look here at the Madison County Bank replay. Norfolk's done a pretty good job with that full court press so far. Like you mentioned, Lou, their ability to handle that has really kind of been the determining factor in a lot of their games this year.
I think that North Platte loss, you could say a lot of it had to do with their inability to handle North Platte's pressure.
Russell called with the push. That'll be her second. And now she'll take a seat in favor of Bo Caskey. As you mentioned at the break, Russell 2 points but 7 rebounds in the first half. Good jumper off the inbound play. That's Aiken. Her first field goal.
A couple good possessions by South Sioux City. They look under control here, much more so than they did in the first half.
Caskey in the corner, tough pass. Bauman comes up to get it, takes it all the way to the rack. Eisenhower, the offensive rebound, lost her footing, and it's South Sioux ball. Down low, foul called. That's on Andreessen. And so Bradley Robinette, 3 points, 3 rebounds in the first half. And the shooting from the field, that's one of those things that happens. You have bad shooting days, but they're not helping themselves at the line either.
Yeah. Even a lot of points out there, missing free throws.
3 of 8 after that make from the land of the free. But it's an 8-point game once again. Look out, beautifully done. Well read by Bailey Durant, and it's a 2-possession game. Eisenhower blows her way to the front court. She'll take it all the way herself, and one. Tasha Eisenhower.
That's a good response after that steal. Eisenhower had Caskey underneath the basket. I don't know if she didn't see her right away, but things turned out well anyway. Takes it all the way in and gets that foul chance for a 3-point play.
Drills the free throw. Eisenhower with 5. and she was limited by foul trouble for much of the second quarter. Norfolk's lead swells back up to 9. Durant steps to her right, too strong on the shot, gets it over 3 defenders. Heineman's follow-up is errant as well. Norfolk catching a break there. Quickly into the front court, Andreessen skips it to Eisenhower. Good body control to get to the rack from the left side.
Yeah, great job, great left-handed finish there by Eisenhower.
Now Heineman floats one home. Both teams' offense is coming alive here.
Suddenly we've got a good basketball game brewing.
Now a travel. South Sioux's press gets them an opportunity, down 9. Fossum returns to the game for Norfolk. Weaver back in for South Sioux. This from earlier. There's the idea of what South Sioux's defense can do. Now Durant fouled on the floor. Fouls starting to pile up. That's Eisenhower's 3rd. Already the 4th on Norfolk this quarter. South Sioux might be getting quite a few chances at the free throw line this quarter.
Exactly.
They left Heineman open.
Oh,
boy, that one, if that one found its way out, I was going to ask him to check the rim.
Wow.
Brooklyn Heineman hits the triple, and a timeout called. We'll take one as well. Suddenly a 6-point game. The Cardinals coming alive. You're watching NCN.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
Basketball's a weird game sometimes. South Sioux City, they put up 10 points in the first half. They've put up 12 over the first 2 minutes and 42 seconds of the third quarter. But Lou, to your point that you made earlier, they're playing much more within themselves, much more under control, and you're seeing the dividends.
There's a calm to this team right now where it seemed like there was some reckless abandon in that first half where they were playing too fast and not loose enough. Now there's a calm, and they've gotten into a rhythm, which is bad news. There's another steal.
Off the inbound, Durant can't hit. Put back not there either. Tied up possession arrow will give it to Norfolk. Those are 2 opportunities that South Sioux would love to have back.
Yeah, that was a big-time steal, but they get nothing out of it. And Norfolk now with 19 turnovers.
Bauman has it swatted out of bounds. Norfolk will inbound their side of the timeline.
Bauman's got to get some help over there. Almost dribbled that ball into a trap.
Fossum leaves it for Bauman. Was open, didn't take it. Indra fouled. That's Bailey Durant's 3rd. Durant's someone they'd like to see get going as well. She's been good defensively. 4 points this quarter, 6 for the game.
Yeah, she's got 4 offensive rebounds in this game. That's a player you certainly don't want watching this ball game if you're South Sioux.
Bauman pushed to the wing. Needs help. And Coach Reese has to call a timeout. We'll keep it here. 4:52 to go in the third, down to a 6-point lead for Norfolk. And Lou, that's the second time that we've seen Norfolk just sort of dribble themselves into a trap.
Yeah, I think certainly the timeout here for Coach Reese. You're talking about moving the basketball. You can't dribble into those corner situations where you end up getting trapped and you turn it over. I think you got to keep the ball movement, and you certainly have to have some help. If somebody's dribbling into that situation, you got to have somebody coming over to give them a passing lane to pass to. And Norfolk, just too many turnovers right now. Amazing that they're still ahead 6 with 19 turnovers. 3 turnovers here in the third quarter. South Sioux with 13 in the first half, none here in the third quarter. So that's one of the reasons that they've been able to trim this lead down to 6.
Caskey's got an open lane. Extra pass through the wickets. South Sioux gets the turnover. Heineman off and running. Norfolk gets back. Heineman, tough angle. Caskey the rebound. Oh, Caskey mishandled it. South Sioux got a 1-on-none, and it's a 4-point game. First bucket for Weaver.
Yeah, Weaver, that's a good example of being under control. Didn't rush that shot. Took her time and made the layup.
Another turnover.
Wow.
Russell gets back. Offensive rebound, and heading to the line is Kiana Weaver. Take another look. This is the aftermath of a third straight turnover leading to a run out.
Great job there by Weaver running the floor. You don't assume your teammate's going to make that shot. You're there for that offensive rebound. 3 offensive rebounds in this third quarter, 10 for the game for South Sioux.
Still free throw woes continue.
Yeah, still struggling up there.
They're just 3 for 9 after that miss. Second one, nothing but the bottom. So Kiana Weaver with 3. It's a one-possession game. Norfolk is led by as much as 11. Andreessen trying to angle to the hoop. Heineman just takes it away from her. 2-on-1.
Oh,
Durant running sidecar, and Heineman found her.
Wow. What a player. Heineman is a fantastic player. One of the better players in the state of Nebraska.
Russell, they clear it out for at the other end. She draws damage. Nice screen set by Indra. And Heineman called for her second foul.
Aubrey Russell's been, again, that kind of a spark plug for this team. And that was a much-needed play there, just to get to the free throw line, get things stopped right now. Maybe score from the free throw line, misses the first one, but, right now everything's going South Sioux City's way.
Durant has a seat for South Sioux. Paisley Aldrich back in the game. Russell splits the pair. She has 3. Norfolk's lead back up to 2. But South Sioux with the momentum. Heineman for the lead. Got it. Nothing but the bottom. That's clutch.
Well, they've left her open a few times and lived to tell about it, but now she's starting to knock them down.
Now Eisenhower fouled as she worked into the front court. That's on Robinette, her second.
If you're gonna cover anybody from the three-point line, it's got to be Brooklyn Heineman. Got to close out on her. That's just in her wheelhouse right there, wide open from the three-point line.
36% shooter from deep coming into today. Drive and kick for Fossum. Eisenhower the swing. Indra wants 3. And another rebound by Robinette. Quickly up ahead, good inside out. Short on the shot, Indra the board. South Sioux City has almost tripled their first half offensive output this quarter.
You'll take a 20-point quarter. I don't care who you are or who you're playing. You'll take a 20-point quarter anytime.
That's a 20.5-minute stretch.
Yeah.
Now Indra, tough drive. She'll head to the line.
I think
Norfolk. On Aiken.
Sorry, Eric. I think Norfolk, that's what you need to do, is to continue to attack in that paint, draw fouls, and you got to make free throws here.
Skylar Indra hits the first. Into the game for Norfolk, Emma Long. Into the game for South Sioux, Eliana Groves. Bauman returns for Norfolk as well in favor of Harper Fossum. We've had our share of close games of late at the half.
Yeah.
We didn't know if that was what we were going to see, but looks like this one might just come down to the wire as Indra hits both.
Big free throws by Indra to get the Panthers the lead back.
Mishandled. Just some miscommunication there. Aldrich backed away from it. Unforced error. It'll be Norfolk ball.
Coach Selk frustrated with that one, but that's only the first turnover in this third quarter for the Cardinals.
After a 13 turnover first half. By contrast, Norfolk has a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Eisenhower almost over and back. Has to dive for it. And it'll be South Sioux ball on the alternating possession. Weaver returns to the game for South Sioux City. Caskey back in for Norfolk. Eisenhower will sit. She's had a nice quarter, 5 points. Now Emma Long returns in favor of Fossum.
Kind of feels like it's Brooklyn Heineman time here for South Sioux City. She's been good in this quarter. Best player on the floor.
She's got an open look at it again. In and out. Russell the rebound. They were a little late getting her the ball there, Lou. If they caught her earlier, I think she'd have hit one in stride. Ball stripped. Ball still loose. Tied up. It'll stay with Norfolk as Heineman and Indra get mixed up. Down low, Caskey, too strong. Tries to follow it up. Foul called underneath the hoop on South Sioux. And Norfolk will be shooting. Both teams are in the bonus.
Like Caskey, much like Aubrey Russell, are players those effort players, the tough players inside that just kind of do the dirty work for this team.
Caskey hits the first one. She's got 6 off the bench for Coach Reese. That foul was on Groves, her first. Second one short. Moret the rebound. Nice pass up ahead. Another missed lay-in, though. Indra clears it.
Really good looks for South Sioux, just not finishing plays.
Long finds Caskey at the elbow. Bauman can't bank in the 3. Russell, the offensive rebound, and she'll head to the line. Russell now in double figures in boards.
Yeah. First offensive rebound tonight for Aubrey Russell, but she has been really good cleaning the defensive glass. There you go with that offensive board. Good job to get that rebound, go right up into contact and draw the foul.
Call the foul on Moret, her first. Free throw falls by the wayside. Durant, Robinette, Aiken all return for South Sioux City. Don't forget we got the boys game coming up as well. That one, bit of a shooter's roll. Aubrey Russell with 4. She'll sit in favor of Bryn Peterson. South Sioux has come back from 11 down, had the lead briefly. Norfolk has regained it. Robinette, Durant feeds Heineman. Skips it to Durant, floats one in the lane. Short-armed it, kept it alive. Aldrich gets the rebound. Now Heineman draws damage, and the foul.
It's come alive here in this third quarter.
That's a double-digit quarter for Heineman now.
There you go. You got Caskey out of position. That's a smart play by Heineman to recognize that. You got a defender that's kind of got her back turned almost, or siding up to you like that. You'd go into contact. And Heineman now has a chance to tie the ball game with the and one.
Missed it. Oh, the rebound comes to South Sioux. They miss another bunny, though. Caskey clears it, and then she's fouled. Boy, how many point-blank misses for South Sioux tonight.
Well, if the Cardinals do not win this game, they're going to look at that big time. How many real quality looks that they did not finish. They did not finish plays.
They've had 22 points this quarter. It feels like they could have had 30.
Yeah, for sure.
Caskey on the other end hits the front end. Caskey 7 points, 5 rebounds off the bench for the Panthers.
Got the making of a pretty good free throw shooter as well. Got a nice release there from the free throw line.
The numbers not showing it yet. She's 50% tonight, 3 of 6.
That one was short.
I didn't know what to do there. We both complimented and kind of pointed out that her free throw shooting, I tried to anti-jinx it there, basically.
Yeah.
Another missed lay-in, meanwhile, at the other end, and another rebound for Russell. Down low. Shot swatted, but a foul called, and Caskey heading back to the line. That's on Robinette, her third.
Good recognition because Caskey had great position inside. He draws the foul. Now I'm going to do it differently. I'm just going to say, Caskey just doesn't have a very good release at all from the free throw line. We'll see if she makes it. No, I tried.
We tried to anti-jinx. We're just going to stop talking. That, by the way, I miscounted. That's Briley Robinette's 4th foul. That's a big one.
Yeah, that is a big one. And that you've still got 9 minutes left in the game.
Yeah. Caskey rolls the second one home.
There's that free throw.
Exactly, just like we thought. 8 points for Caskey. 3-point lead for Norfolk. Cross court, now they flow back to the left. Heineman up top. 2 on the ball.
Panthers in that 2-3 zone now. They've kind of been floating in and out of that.
And now Heineman will head to the line. She's fouled on the floor by Emma Long.
Heineman's a good free throw shooter, and that goes in. I'll just wait till they shoot it, then I say something.
Yeah, start saying something as they shoot. 77% coming into today for the future Briarcliff Charger.
Definitely a next level player.
I kind of feel like that's a steal for an NAIA team.
Yeah, no
a
kidding.
Player of her caliber. Back to a 1-point game. Indra dribbles into traffic.
Ooh.
They said the pivot foot stayed down. Fossum's long two. Angles down.
Got that one to go. That looked like a travel or a foul. Neither were called a moment ago.
Shot clock is off. Quick catch and shoot in the lane. Isabella Moret's first bucket. Oh, tipped away and stolen by Moret again. Another missed lay-in.
Wow.
South Sioux City is snake bitten from close. Norfolk having no such trouble. Atlee Bauman. Oh my goodness, that one would have counted had it gone.
Almost.
But as we end the third quarter, don't you dare go anywhere. It's Norfolk by 3. You're watching NCN.
A partner in your everyday since 1975. Woodhouse.
There were 31 points scored in the first half of this game, and there were 42 points scored in the third quarter between these two teams.
That's crazy.
39-36, Norfolk with the lead. as we get set to start the fourth.
You know what else is crazy is how many shots didn't fall that should have fallen. I mean, this could have been a lot bigger quarter.
South Sioux could have had a 40-point quarter. They missed so many lay-ins.
Yeah.
They've really got to feel a bit snake-bitten. Brooklyn Heineman had 12 on her own in that quarter. She's got 16.
Yeah, Norfolk led 21-10 at halftime. South Sioux City won that quarter 26-18. So now, if you add all that up, it's a 3-point lead for the Norfolk Panthers entering the fourth quarter.
26 and a quarter for South Sioux. What is this, the mid-90s?
Yeah.
Those are Kelly Flynn numbers.
Yeah,
there.
Coach Flynn, where are you?
I mean, there is a Robinette on the floor.
Yeah, good point.
Foul called on the floor early. That's a big one for Norfolk. That's Skylar Indra's fourth. So she'll have to sit. Eisenhower will check back in. Tasha Eisenhower had a nice third quarter. She's got 7. Bo Kasky leads the way for Norfolk with 8 points. Heineman thought 3, thought better of it. Corner triple, good. South Sioux needed that one. Bailey Durant in double figures now with 11.
There comes that pressure. Norfolk's got to handle it.
Eisenhower did a nice job to find the open player. That's Fossum. What a pass from Eisenhower.
Yeah, a good job to get out of that trap situation, find the teammate, in this case Fossum, for the bucket.
Back to a 2-point lead for the Panthers.
That Durant bucket a moment ago was big. She was one of the players that's kind of struggled tonight.
That 3-2 strong. Another offensive rebound, though. But mishandled out of bounds. It goes back to Norfolk. Norfolk trying to get what could be a signature win for them against a ranked team in Class B. Now Russell into the front court. Leaves it for Eisenhower. There's an opening. Closes. Foul called. Eisenhower heads to the line. It was a late whistle, but probably the right one. It's on Aldrich, her third.
Well, the Panthers, we mentioned that they won 2 in a row. The last loss was only a 4-point loss to Lincoln East. It just feels like this team is getting better, and I think this would be a huge win, despite how ugly this game has been at times. Norfolk's got to shoot well here in this fourth quarter from the free throw line.
Eisenhower splits the pair. She and Kasky each with 8 to lead the way for Norfolk. South Sioux is trailed by as much as 11. Heineman on the wing. Picked up by Bauman. Heineman floating it over 2 defenders. Kasky muscles the rebound down. She has played really well off the bench.
That was one of the rare kind of a forced shot there by Heineman.
Extra pass.
Wow.
Across the lane. That's Harper Fossum off the feed from Kasky.
Great ball movement that time by Norfolk.
Now down low, the foul called. Ooh, Eisenhower was in the area, but instead they call it on Russell. That's her third. So Indra with 4, Eisenhower and Russell each with 3 for Norfolk. Heineman. Too strong. Went off the guy wire and then dropped. That's a bad break for the Cardinals.
Man. I'm pretty sure I heard her say guy wire. But
that one will get you a couple of letters in horse.
Yeah.
Another nice pass out of the trap by Eisenhower. Harper Fossum with 6 this quarter. She's in double figures.
Yeah, she's played great here off the bench here for the Norfolk Panthers. Twice now. Great ball movement leads to an easy bucket.
Heineman might have forced that one as well. Russell another rebound. Trying to pass it across the lane, knocked out. Norfolk will inbound. Boy, the Panthers have looked sharp handling this South Sioux press.
Yeah, they have struggled taking care of the basketball all game until when it's really mattered the most, and they've looked incredibly good. 25 turnovers on the ball game, but the last few possessions, they have moved the basketball and gotten lay-ins.
How about Harper Fossum, the freshman, with 10 points to lead the way for Norfolk? The production off the bench has been splendid for Coach Ben Rees. Now one of the starters, Bauman, kicks Russell long two. And the rebound out to Durant. She's fouled. Folks, stick around after the game. We'll be talking to the winning head coach. That interview brought to you by Sarpy County Tourism.
If you're South Sioux, you want to work the basketball. You've got plenty of time. You're down 7, but you want a good possession here. You don't want to force a shot.
Heidemann splits the defense, takes on Caskey, gets it to go. And a quick timeout called. We'll keep it here.
I like the fact that Durant had forced a couple, but on that one she took the basketball at the basket, just kind of a jump step through that shot up and in.
So Heinemann coming up clutch, 14 points this half, 18 for the game. Both teams with plenty of timeouts left. 4 for Norfolk, 3 for South Sioux.
There's plenty of time for South Sioux. You don't want to panic. You want good shots. I think that Heinemann driving into that middle of that paint. Good things happen when you get inside that zone. And that was a much better shot than the last couple she's taken. Now this is where Norfolk, they've been good the last couple possessions, but you've got to handle this pressure if you're going to win this ballgame.
Gets it up to Eisenhower. Wants to take it coast to coast, off the mark, rebound to Robinette. Now South Sioux quickly up ahead with it. The step through not there. Out of bounds to Norfolk. I don't keep shot percentages, from distance, but, those shot charts. This one will be bizarre looking for South Sioux City. So many misses from inside of 6 feet.
Yeah, just so many lane touches that ended up with nothing. And that's very much not what South Sioux City does. Just had a tough shooting night here tonight.
Now Russell. 4 points for her, but double digits in rebounds. Down low to Caskey, who's fouled from behind.
That's Durant, I believe.
That is her 4th.
Yep, that's a big one.
So Robinette and Bailey Durant each with 4.
It looks like Durant's going to stay in a ball game.
Bauman on the wing. Russell wants 3. Missed everything. Rebound to Moret.
Probably not the shot you want if you're Norfolk.
Touched up top to Moret. Now Heinemann. Curls into 2 defenders. Good ball movement. 3 on the way. 2 strong. Russell trying to muscle a rebound down. She's fouled.
Good strong rebound there by Aubrey Russell. And I think that last shot by South Sioux City, it was a good shot, in rhythm shot from 3.
It was good ball movement as well.
Yeah.
How about Aubrey Russell? 4 points, but 13 rebounds.
Yeah, she has been a monster.
Skip pass down low, kicked out. Fossum. Too strong on the shot. Rebound tracked down by South Sioux. But they're going to call a foul. Foul is on Atlee Bauman. That's her 4th.
There's a 3-point shot, the miss, and then the play on the boundary.
Yeah, they called Bauman with the push there. So still a 5-point game.
Going to make a lot of friends just become an official.
Yeah. Down low, just heaving it at the hoop, and an offensive foul. That's the second charge that Caskey has taken tonight.
Yeah, whether that's the right or wrong call, I think that time was that Weaver, I believe. Yeah, Weaver just out of control there.
Caskey was there. Yep. I mean, that's good rotation.
I mean, even if she's not completely set, I think just the fact that Weaver was out of control, most of the time you're not gonna get the call when you appear to be out of control like that.
Norfolk struggling to beat the 5 count. They'll try it again. Who knew this game would get as intense as it has here in the second half? Now a timeout called by Norfolk. We'll keep it here. With 4:02 to go in the fourth quarter. And Norfolk with a 5-point lead. Hey, folks, we got more great high school basketball coming your way this coming week. This Thursday, we got a couple of great matchups. Regional action. Some of you will see North Bend Central taking on Wayne. Always a good time when those two play.
Yeah.
They've had some classics over the years. And then others of you will be seeing Ashland Greenwood taking on Lincoln Lutheran. Those Ashland Greenwood boys, the defending champs, they're off to a fantastic start once again. And both Ashland Greenwood and Lincoln Lutheran's girls programs playing really well right now as well.
A lot of familiar faces when you look around. You look at the boys' side, you got Auburn undefeated. I mean, who saw that coming, right? I mean, that's what they do every year. And certainly teams on the girls' side like Crofton and Guardian Angels that are always good year in and year out.
Got Ogallala, unbeaten start to the year. They just had a great showing at a tournament down in Arizona. And thanks to new rules, new NSAA rules, those games now count toward their record, toward their power points. Norfolk struggling a bit on this possession. Eisenhower, though, found the opening. Keski clears it. Another offensive rebound by Fossum. And a travel called. South Sioux's pestering defense forces another turnover.
Well, unfortunately for Norfolk, 26 turnovers on the ball game. South Sioux has turned it over once in the second half, one time. And they're still down by 5, and that's just because of they're just an incredibly tough shooting night.
Yeah, if you're winning the turnover battle 26-14, there's no way you think you'd be down 5.
Yeah.
Tough shot in the lane. Russell, another strong rebound.
Got Aubrey Russell or Bill Russell out there.
Eisenhower, the mishandle. Fossum from mid-range off the heel. Rebound tapped out. Heineman kept it alive. Great hustle play there. It's Fossum's first miss of the quarter.
Again, South Sioux, you still got time. You just got to execute. You've got to get the ball to fall through that hoop here.
Screen, working it into traffic. Rebound to Russell. Wide open triple try Andreessen. Keski the rebound. Can't get the follow. Heineman clears it. Now Heineman blocked at the other end. Heineman had gotten it up ahead to Robinette. Andreessen blocked it. And now a timeout called by Norfolk. As they'll set things up, we'll take one as well. 2:24 to go in what has been a wild game. Don't go anywhere. Back after this on NCN.
At Elkhorn Valley Bank, we believe in local. It's something we live by. It's something we're proud of. It's helping our neighbors grow like they've helped us. Supporting families, investing in lives, and creating prosperity. Local means making decisions that grow and improve surrounding communities we call home. Investing in our nonprofits and giving back. Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust, great for you, great for your community.
Brooklyn Heineman, a great pass up ahead, but Rena Andreessen trailing, blocks the shot by Robinette. And it goes down as yet another missed point-blank bunny for South Sioux City this afternoon alongside Lou Siefker. I'm Eric McKay.
The conversation now is of what you have to do the last 2:24, and I guarantee you the number one thing right now is be strong with the basketball. Good passes, don't force anything. You don't need quick shots or force shots. You've got to handle the ball well, and then when you get to the free throw line, make those free throws. You got a chance to win this. South Sioux, they're going to do what you're seeing right here. Try to get Norfolk in a trap and get a transition bucket.
Norfolk melting as much of the shot clock as they can. Bauman off the Russell screen. Tipped out to Russell. Shot clock down to 10. Russell drives, kicks. Shot clock down to 3. That shot forced. Taken away. South Sioux's got it. Norfolk has not made a three-point shot in the second half.
Big possession here for the Cardinals. They have to score here. Time is starting to run out on them.
Heineman blocked by Russell, but a foul called on the follow-through. And Heineman will head to the line. That's Aubrey Russell's fourth.
I like it's the player you want at the free throw line, and Russell, I would guess, will stay in the game here with 1:40 to go. She's been such a great rebounder. Big free throws here for one of the best players in the state.
Take another look here, Russell. Yeah, I got a lot of arm on that follow-through. Heineman splits the pair, still a two-possession game. Brooklyn Heineman with 19. And that made bucket let South Sioux set up the full court press. South Sioux backs off. Norfolk. Russell showing some pretty good handles. Bauman fouled up top. South Sioux trying to maximize possessions. Norfolk will be heading to the line now. Both teams are in the bonus.
I don't think South Sioux wanted to foul on that possession. They wanted to play defense and get that basketball back with the shot clock and all.
I think they especially didn't want Brooklyn Heineman to pick up her fourth foul.
Yeah, that's really bad.
But Norfolk struggling at the line now. Bauman misses the front end. Aiken returns to the game for South Sioux City. Second one misses as well. Still a 4-point game.
That's got time. You've got to have a good possession.
Good strong drive shot. Goes, but they call the foul on the floor. It's free throws either way, but it'll be 2 points at best instead of 3.
That's a tough break, honestly, for South Sioux. A three-point play would have been huge there. You got to earn
tough break as they finally made a lay-in, too.
Yeah. Got to earn them here from the stripe.
Boy, the struggles continue at the line as well for the Cardinals. Good, strong take. That's what they want. South Sioux City just 7 of 14 from the free throw line. Make it 7 of 15. Rebound tracked down by Indra. And then Russell is fouled right away. Well, this has just been one of those nights for South Sioux City.
Yeah, it's one of those that you want to forget about. It's just been a tough shooting.
Bailey Durand is just fouled out.
Yeah, that makes it tough. The crazy thing is here, 1:19 to go. It's not over. I mean,
nope.
South Sioux's still got a chance. Russell can make it that chance a little bit harder here with a couple free throws.
The look on Coach Selk's face there says it all. Russell hits the first free throw.
Yeah.
5 points and 14 rebounds.
Yeah. 13 rebounds.
13 rebounds.
Or no, you're right. 14, you're right.
14 rebounds. Do I hear 15?
Yeah, give her time. 14, 15, 100. She's just been great tonight.
And hits a couple of clutch free throws. The sophomore playing well tonight. And now a timeout called by South Sioux. Down 6, we'll keep it here. Minute 15 to go. But like you said, Lou, not over by any stretch of the imagination. You still got Brooklyn Heineman.
Right.
You still got a lot of good players out there that can hit threes.
Yeah, I think you're Still a minute 15 to go. I don't know that you have to have a 3 here. A 3 would help things out. And I think you find the best thing available in your set. I think you're going to try to run Heineman probably off a screen and get her a 3-point look, and then try to crash the glass if she misses. But I think certainly Coach Reese is talking about that guard. Don't give them open threes. Make them get into the paint to shoot the basketball. Number one thing if you're Norfolk is you don't want to foul a 3-point shooter. That would be, and certainly not Heineman.
Let's see what South Sioux City comes up with. They're trying to curl Heineman into the quarter. Eisenhower sticks with her. Floats one from the side. Russell, another rebound.
Wow. What a ball game.
Right side Eisenhower. Now Norfolk can play around with it a little bit here. Work some clock before South Sioux City fouls. It's a 6-point game. Now Russell actually found a little bit of an opening. Offensive foul. And that means that Russell is fouled out. That's Aubrey Russell's 5th.
Yeah.
That's a good position there by Riley Robinette, who also had 4. I mean, that was a risky play either way.
Yeah, somebody was going to foul out of the ball game. It's been one of the more physical girls' games I've seen in a long time.
Sideline telling Norfolk no threes.
Yeah, got to get out and contest the 3-point shot.
There's a 3.
Ooh.
Off the mark, out of bounds to Norfolk. That was a good look.
That was a good look. That looked good out of her hands. I thought that one was going to go in.
Oh, mishandled. They'll say the last touch by South Sioux, though.
And for Norfolk, it's got to feel like this quarter has lasted forever.
Yeah.
Just trying to end this ball game. You got a 6-point lead.
Bobbed up ahead, Eisenhower able to get into the front court. They can hold the shot clock's off. She doesn't need to do anything if she doesn't want to. Now there's the foul, and now Heineman's fouled out. That's Heineman's 5th.
Well, that certainly, you got Durant, now Heineman on the bench, 19 seconds to go. Not looking good for Sioux City at this point.
And Norfolk is 19 seconds away from their 3rd straight win, a victory over a ranked opponent.
Yeah.
First victory over a team over 500. Are things coming together for this young team?
Yeah, looking that way. I think they played with a lot more poise in this game than we've seen them at sometimes in the past. Really were better at the end of the game against pressure defense than they were early. And that's a testimony to how this team is improving. It struggled throughout the game, but enough confidence to do well in that area they struggled in when it mattered most.
South Sioux just needs points in a hurry. Foul called there. That's on Caskey. Now, I think if you're Norfolk, the thing to look forward to for the rest of the year, the bench. I mean, the quality of play does not go down at all. You look at players like Bo Caskey, Harper Fossum, who've come in and given quality minutes off the bench today for Norfolk.
Absolutely.
On a night where they did not have one of their regular starters in Waldo. Now Skylar Indra is fouled out. So 4 players fouling out today.
Which almost seems low the way this game has gone.
It all shakes down to a free throw attempt. It's just one of those days the Cardinals just couldn't make anything. I mean, sometimes it's that simple. And
yeah.
They just missed a lot of point-blank opportunities.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. So when you're missing shots, it just kind of spreads around the team. That's what happened today to South Sioux City.
South Sioux will be back in action on the road against Omaha Northwest on Friday. Very winnable game there for the Cardinals. Will be 7-5. Norfolk The Battle of Highway 81 on Friday as they head down to take on Columbus, the rival Discoverers, this coming Friday. A lot of winnable games for Norfolk. Who knows? I mean, that is Ben Reese on the sideline after all.
Yeah.
Pretty good coach.
I think you've seen the growth of this team from last year to this year. Certainly, I think everyone would admit they're a work in progress, but you like the progress that you've seen to this point in the season. They've already gone now to eclipse last year's win total.
Another player is fouled out. Bradley Robinette is done. And the free throw for Bauman off the mark. Atlee Bauman with 8 points. Don't forget, we got the boys game coming up as well. Norfolk boys trying to win their third in a row. Talk about a team who's got some winnable games coming up.
Yeah.
They could go on a run here if things go their way. Bauman hits the second, 8-point lead. And South Sioux won't be able to get one up before time expires. And the Norfolk Panthers get an impressive win at home. Here today, the final 51-43, Norfolk wins it. Post-game show coming up. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Regional, we offer a full spectrum for eye rejuvenation. It's an old saying that the eyes are the windows to the soul. Well, they're also the part of a body that most people are looking at most of the time. So eye rejuvenation really consists of working on the part of your bodies that really you show the most. Eye rejuvenation can be functional, so we can improve vision, and it can also be cosmetic and improve appearance. Functionally, people really benefit from increasing their visual fields. So if you feel that usually happens with your upper eyelids, if your upper eyelids are affecting your vision, removing that excess skin from your upper eyelids can help that quite a bit. Same thing with your brows. If your eyebrows are dropping over time, that can affect your vision as well. Most people on average, if you look at plastic surgery studies, they feel that having eye rejuvenation surgery just from a cosmetic point of view can take 5 to 7 years off of your age of your face.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
Storefronts, pop-up shops, food trucks, and digital retail. The way we do business is ever-changing, and so are we. Madison County Bank's business lending team is constantly evolving to support and provide new information to our business and commercial customers. We understand that your business is truly unique. We are ready to find the business banking services that fit your needs best. Madison County Bank, here to help you grow.
We offer a full spectrum for eye rejuvenation. It's an old saying that the eyes are the windows to the soul. Well, they're also the part of a body that most people are looking at most of the time. So eye rejuvenation really consists of working on the part of your bodies that really you show the most. Eye rejuvenation can be functional, so we can improve vision, and it can also be cosmetic and improve appearance. Functionally, people really benefit from increasing their visual fields. So if you feel that usually happens with your upper eyelids, if your upper eyelids are affecting your vision, removing that excess skin from your upper eyelids can help that quite a bit. Same thing with your brows. If your eyebrows are dropping over time, that can affect your vision as well. Most people on average, if you look at plastic surgery studies, they feel that having eye rejuvenation surgery just from a cosmetic point of view can take 5 to 7 years off of your age of your face.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit GoCurrency.com for details. And by Region 4 Behavioral Health, Quality Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services.
(51-43), Norfolk gets the win. Let's take a look at our top plays. Those are brought to you in part by Currency. Does your business need help financing big ticket items? Well, Currency's here to help. Visit GoCurrency.com for details. The Panther Gym. The Panthers trying to say hello to their third straight win, hosting 9th-ranked South Sioux City on a Saturday afternoon. Norfolk shot well from outside early. Atlee Bauman getting the scoring going for Norfolk, and then Raina Andreessen says the three-pointer looks pretty good. I'll take one myself. Norfolk with an 8-2 lead after one. Second quarter, Norfolk, another one from deep. This time, Bryn Peterson gets the home cooking roll. Off the rim, Norfolk taking advantage of a tough shooting night for South Sioux. Cardinals were just 4 of 29 from the field in the first half. Bo Caskey played well off the bench. It's the end one there. Panthers with the lead 21-10 at the break. Then the third quarter, things open up on both sides. South Sioux gets the steal off the inbound. Bailey Durant with 2 of her 11 points. South Sioux turns defense into offense. And then, look, Brooklyn Heineman, one of the best players in the state of Nebraska, drills the college range triple there. She led all scorers with 19. South Sioux actually took the lead, but in the fourth quarter, Norfolk starts to pull away. Harper Fossum, the freshman, led Norfolk in scoring with 10 off the nice feed from Eisenhower there. South Sioux finds the answer. Heineman finding weekend banking hours, but South Sioux couldn't make enough plays down the stretch. Norfolk gets the win 51-43. They upset the number 9 team in Class B and improved to 4-7 on the year. And those top plays brought to you in part by Elkhorn Valley Bank. For all of your banking needs, Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust. There is a difference. We'll talk to Coach Ben Reese and our player of the game coming up. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit GoCurrency.com for details. And by Region 4 Behavioral Health, Quality Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services.
(51-43), Norfolk gets the win. Time now for our post-game interview with Coach Ben Reese, brought to you by Sarpy County Tourism. Stay, play, and plan your getaway at GoSarpy.com. Lou Siefker, take it away.
All right, Eric, thanks a lot. Well, how about the Norfolk Lady Panthers? 3 in a row now. They get the big win today over a ranked team from Class B in the South Sioux City Cardinals, joined now by head coach Ben Reese. And that was a kind of a crazy game, Coach. You held them to 10 points at halftime. They had 26 points in the third quarter, and then you kept them in single digits in the fourth quarter. How do you kind of explain that?
Well, first, I'm really proud of our team. We were dealing with some injuries. We had different lineup combinations out there. We have people getting a lot of minutes, extended minutes that haven't had them. So I'm just really proud. Like a team win, if you look at our scoring, it was well balanced. We had people step up, so very proud of that. I was proud of how we defended. in the first half. Like, I think we kind of got them how we wanted them. We figured there was going to be a response in the third quarter. They're really good when they're playing up tempo. They're getting steals. They're getting pressure. We didn't handle the ball maybe as well as we should have, which led to a lot of layups in that third quarter and kind of put us on our heels a little bit. But then again, I was really proud of how then we responded. Like, we've been talking about being a better situational team and getting ourselves into fourth quarter battles. We did that today where we had to make stops, get rebounds, and make free throws and take care of the ball. So really proud how our kids responded there in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you got to be proud of your team. You guys had a lot of turnovers the first three quarters. It seemed like it there when you really needed to handle the basketball. You did a great job. You broke the press. You got some layups out of that. What do you attribute that to?
Well, Aubrey Russell was a big part of that. You know, with her strength and ability to get through traps, helped us. Harper Fossum and Bo Caskey both stepped up and made some plays there. Tasha Eisenhower did a great job of leading us. But it's hard to name all those kids because it was such a team win, and kids were stepping up and doing stuff. Even early in the game, Allie Bauman and Rain Andreessen hit some threes to get us going. I think Bryn Peterson hit a three in the first half. So there's just one after another that kind of helped us. We need that right now. Like, our depth has got to start to shine here a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. You didn't have Waldo in this ball game yet, so you had a starter out of the game, but everybody stepped up. You see these young players. You had a couple really young players that played well today. They're really stepping up for you.
Yeah, you know, and Maddie Finneran was out with an injury too. So there's two that have started a lot of game for us. We just did a great job of having people come in and fill those minutes. Before the game, we talked about being able to take some slack a little bit and contribute. And that doesn't necessarily mean scoring. Sometimes that just means like getting a rebound or getting on the floor or causing a jump ball, whatever the case is. And I felt like we really had a bunch of kids do that today. So hopefully that serves us well moving forward.
Feel like this team's kind of getting it all together. It's your last loss was a 4-point loss. Now 3 wins in a row.
Yeah, slowly. Like, I think it's coming. You know, it's not always pretty. Like, we're working on trying to get better every time we play. But like we've been telling them, like, we're seeing signs of it. Like, now it's got to be consistently. Can we play that way for a half? Can we play that way for 3 quarters? So we're not there yet, but we're trending in the right direction.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, congratulations on a big win. Thanks so much for joining us.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, that's head coach Ben Reese. Let's go ahead and get Aubrey Russell in here, the star of the game. Yeah, Aubrey over there telling Coach how great you played today.
What?
Were you telling Coach how great you played today?
No, we were just talking about like some team stuff.
Well, Coach talked about roles and players stepping up, and you certainly were one of those today. I had you for 6 points and 15 rebounds. Talk about the rebounding, and what was your mindset today, and how were you able to have such a big game on the boards?
It was a team effort. Like, it was very, like, everyone boxed out. It was more like as a team group thing that everyone helped clear out, and you just went to get the ball.
Well, you saw you do a couple of different things there lately. One thing, I saw you bring the basketball up. You look pretty good as a guard there. You telling Coach you want to play guard now?
No, I'm just there to, like, help, but there's so many other people on our team that are perfectly good at bringing the ball up and great ball handlers.
Also hit a couple big free throws late when South Sioux City's trying to come back on you. Made a couple free throws. What's your mindset as you step up there to the free throw line?
Mostly, like, trying to help the team out, like try to get the team up more points to make it a harder, like, game for the other team.
Well, this was a ranked Class B team, South Sioux City, a good team, coming in at 7-4. Again, you guys knocked them off. What sort of confidence does this give you guys moving forward?
I think a lot of confidence. Like, we're a very good team. Like, we're great. Like, I'm proud of all of our teammates, and I think it gives us the confidence to go win more.
Absolutely. Well, Aubrey, what a great game. 6 points, but 15 rebounds. That's excellent. Congratulations on the win and being our player of the game.
Thank you.
That's Aubrey Russell, our player of the game. Eric, back to you.
Thank you very much, Lucy. First, Norfolk wins their 3rd in a row. They've got Columbus on the road on Friday. South Sioux City slips to 7-4. They'll try to bounce back against Omaha Northwest, also this coming Friday. Boys game coming up. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Let your next adventure take flight in Sarpy County, Nebraska for some high-flying fun. Legendary family adventures. Out-of-this-world shopping. Star-studded evenings. And award-winning experiences. Our flights are never canceled. Stay, play, and plan your getaway at GoSarpy.com.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
A partner in your everyday since 1975. Woodhouse.
At Elkhorn Valley Bank, we believe in local. It's something we live by. It's something we're proud of. It's helping our neighbors grow like they've helped us. Supporting families, investing in lives, and creating prosperity. Local means making decisions that grow and improve surrounding communities we call home. Investing in our nonprofits and giving back. Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust, great for you, great for your community.
Regional, we offer a full spectrum for eye rejuvenation. It's an old saying that the eyes are the windows to the soul. Well, they're also the part of a body that most people are looking at most of the time. So eye rejuvenation really consists of working on the part of your bodies that really you show the most. Eye rejuvenation can be functional, so we can improve vision, and it can also be cosmetic and improve appearance. Functionally, people really benefit from increasing their visual fields. So if you feel that usually it happens with your upper eyelids, if your upper eyelids are affecting your vision, removing that excess skin from your upper eyelids can help that quite a bit. Same thing with your brows. If your eyebrows are dropping over time, that can affect your vision as well. Most people on average, if you look at plastic surgery studies, they feel that having eye rejuvenation surgery just from a cosmetic point of view can take 5 to 7 years off of your age of your face.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
Storefronts, pop-up shops, food trucks, and digital retail. The way we do business is ever-changing, and so are we. Madison County Bank's business lending team is constantly evolving to support and provide new information to our business and commercial customers. We understand that your business is truly unique. We are ready to find the business banking services that fit your needs best. Madison County Bank, here to help you grow.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit GoCurrency.com for details. And by Region 4 Behavioral Health, quality mental health and substance abuse services. This is a special presentation from News Channel Nebraska. This broadcast is presented by Currency. Does your business need financing for equipment, trucks, or trailers? All you need is Currency. Visit GoCurrency.com. Faith Regional Health Services. When you need exemplary care, have faith. And by Midwest Bank. Midwest Bank is always ready to lend a hand in the communities that they serve. Log on to MidwestBank.com to find out more.
Back in the Panther Gym, Norfolk getting set to host South Sioux City on a Saturday afternoon in Norfolk alongside Lou Seifker. I'm